This is how I get hair for my dolls. Oh my god! G'day and welcome to Koala Dolls. I'm Tessa and today we are going to be giving this Yasmin doll here a bit of a wolf cut. Now I chose her because I actually hate her hairstyle, if I'm going to be honest. I don't like how you can see her forehead. I don't like how there's no real style to her hair, and I actually have no idea who this Yasmin doll is. So I thought she would be a good contender. Also, low-key kind of wanted to do it to my hair, and spoiler alert, I ended up doing it to my own hair, but I thought it would be a good idea to practice on Yasmin first. So I wet her hair a little bit and now I'm combing it out. Prior to doing this, I watched a video by Alex over at Pretty Pastel Please where she did a wolf cut to her own hair. And then I watched a video reacting to that video from that hairdresser man whose name is Paul something. I can't remember his last name off the top of my head, but the link to these videos will be in the description. Anyway, I watched that and got some more tips, and I thought, you know what, my hair is quite long. I haven't had a haircut in well over 18 months, so it's probably about time, and I'm just going to have a go, and if it fails, then I'll go to the hairdresser. That's what I thought anyway, and I just went for it. I thought all of my experience cutting doll hair basically qualifies me as a hairdresser, so, you know, whatever. Anyway, here I am, combing forward Yasmin's hair. I made a line basically from ear to ear across the top there and am combing that forward. Pro tip, I found a pack of loom bands. You know, that trend from about 2 years ago. A pack of loom bands at the op shop for a couple of dollars, and that's what I tend to use as doll hair elastics. They come in every colour. They are small. They are elastic. And cheap. So yeah, that's what I end up using to tie this part of the fringe together. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because I'm sure you don't want to see me dealing with this mess for the next 5 minutes. So yes, I have got my little loom band and I'm tying the fringe part, I suppose, into a ponytail at the front of her head and pulling it tight. And then, as per the videos that I had previously watched, and once again I will mention they are linked in the description below, I am going to turn the rest of her hair into a ponytail right at the top of her head, very, very close to that horizontal part line that I had created from ear to ear there. So I'm just combing it through and getting my loom band and tying it all up. I have a pair of fabric scissors that I always use when I'm trimming doll hair, and that's what I'm using here. So I'm just kind of going for it. Hey, I tried to make it about the length between the dip in the bridge. Not that a bratz doll really has much of a bridge of their nose, but where it would be between her eyes and her eyebrows there. So that's kind of the length that I went for. And I'm just trimming it, and then I'm doing some upward snips to kind of give it that textured look. So the videos that I watched said that the back ponytail needs to be pointing up to the ceiling and trimmed in that way. And I suppose that's how you get the layers, because obviously the part that's growing from the nape of your neck is going to be longer as opposed to the part that's right on that parting. So that's where the layers come from. And chop, chop, chop. Yasmin, yep, that is not a straight line. Anyway, Yasmin's getting that big chop there, and I had to come around. You know how hard it is to film when you have a tripod and a ring light and a phone right in front of you? And the things that you would usually do right in front of you, you have to kind of put your arms around, because otherwise it's not a particularly exciting experience. Like right now, for instance, you're getting a really good shot of my wrist tattoo, but not much of a good shot of Yasmin. And that's just how life is when you're filming on a phone tripod ring light situation, because Yasmin's hair is made out of not actual hair, and it's wet, it's sticking straight up. So that's a really good look. Now I'm doing the downward chopping thing to make the texture go there and thin it out a little bit right at the end, so it's not just a blunt, crooked, straight across line. Yeah. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. This is how I'm going to leave my vintage Bratz doll. I love her hairstyle. It is looking fresh and fine. Oh, wait. No, I'm just giving it a blow dry. Yeah, I'm impatient. So out comes the craft hairdryer. Right, so it is a little bit drier. It's not fully dry, but enough that you kind of get the idea. And I'm going to undo the loom bands. Oh, there's her fringe, and yes, it's sticking in every direction because doll hair is not like human hair, surprisingly. Undoing the back ponytail, trying not to give her a bit of a plumber's crack in the process. Okay, let's see. Shaking it up, and that's a look, Yaz. That's a look. Right. Yep. Okay. So from here on out, I basically got one of the loom bands, wrapped it around her fringe to keep it down. I also blow dried it. I actually did that first, as you can see via this footage. Yes, blow dried it down. And then I popped a loom band over the fringe to keep it down. Here's a view of how the back of her hair is looking. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not as even as it could be, but at the same time, do you want the layers to be perfectly even? Maybe not. Maybe it looks more natural and wolf cut like this way. Anyway, I quite like it. I think it's cute. I need to get this fringe sticking down, or bangs, as some may call it. So I tried doing it with the hairdryer, just sort of holding it down. And then, like I said, about a few times before, I got the hair lacquer or the loom band in place of hair lacquer and kind of wrapped it around for a boil wash. And obviously, when you do a boil wash, you don't want the doll to have her clothes on, because otherwise you just have to wait for the clothes to dry. It's a bit annoying. So I've boiled my kettle. I'm pouring it over, and ping goes the hair elastic in a second. There we go. Because obviously it will snap from the heat stress. But by this point, the fringe has already been flattened down a bit, so it should be okay. And I'm just pouring cold water over the top to really set that style in place. It's really hard to get a fringe, a doll's fringe that has not been rooted to be a fringe, to sit in a fringe-like way, because the hair, the plasticky hair, is not like human hair, and the shorter strands are not weighed down as much as real human hair would be at that point. Anyway, here is my finished wolf cut on Yasmin, and I think she looks pretty cute. I actually love it a lot more than her original style. And I figured it went so well on the doll, I would try it on my own hair. Here you can see my hair that has not been touched for about 18 months. It has not been dyed, it has not been cut. The first thing I did was try and straighten it. My hair is naturally quite wavy and curly, so I wanted to reduce as much of that as possible. Then I put it in the two ponytails, one at the front, one at the back, with the part going from ear to ear, as you can see.
We are live.
Can you actually see from there?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god. This is really hard because
You're going there.
it's called a fringe, babe.
Okay. I didn't do it.
Yeah, babe. This is how I get hair for my dolls. Oh my god! It's okay, I'm a professional. I watch like 2 YouTube tutorials.
That's usually how it goes.
A bit of the old trim in double time speed here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm posting this. At this point, even my fabric scissors were really struggling because my hair is so thick. I have a lot of hair on my head and I just couldn't hack through it all. Okay, that's looking pretty, It's raining hair! Hallelujah, it's raining! I practiced on the bratz doll earlier, so I'm fine. I'm happy. Oh my god.
Oh yeah?
Hey, it actually worked!
That's not bad.
I'll have to wash it and like probably trim up the fringe a little bit more, but
That's not bad.
it worked. And it's like pretty
It's
even.
not
It's
bad.
a little bit longer.
Oh,
Shocking at the back.
yeah, shocking at the back. Hang on, I'll take it. Yeah. Like it comes out of here.
Really?
Yeah. So you.
Okay, we'll tidy that. We'll tidy that. But I mean, that's not.
I suppose it all comes. It's just because you have that one bit. Yeah. No, that's all right. Yeah, I'll hold that.
I can't see it. Oh yeah. Alright. I'll have to wash it and then we'll see how it goes. That's not bad. So I blow dried it, which made it very fuzzy, but that's okay. I was impatient, and then I could kind of see it with my natural curl pattern. It was very piecey. This is the length from the back, and now a bit of a before, and then an after. This is after I'd styled it and everything, and I just love it. On to now. So, I love my haircut. It's been a couple of days and I've washed it a couple of times and had to go at blow drying the fringe and straightening pieces and whatever. This is my natural hair texture here. It's naturally kind of wavy, kind of curly, and I think it just adds so much now that the layers are in it. The layers help the curls and the curls help the texture and everything, and I love it. And when I went to work today, I just felt like me, and I got a lot of compliments. I also had some interesting comments from some of the people that I work with. Without giving too much away, I got told that I look like a werewolf, but it's a compliment if you knew who it was coming from. So I'll take that one. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. And now Yasmin and I have matching hair. Of course, Yasmin doesn't have my natural hair texture, so hers is a bit more straight, obviously. And I couldn't really get her fringe to be a fringe, but I kind of like how it's shaped more around her face. So we're both loving our new looks. We're both very happy with it. We kind of match even in this colour, so yeah. What do you reckon, Yasmin? Feeling good? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I hope you enjoyed. Disclaimer, don't try this at home unless you want to, in which case go for it. But be prepared that you will have a roller coaster of emotions regarding whether you actually like the haircut or not. It did take a while at first, but yeah, now I'm quite happy with it. I think it's cute. I feel a little bit like I should be auditioning for a Rolling Stones cover band, but apart from that, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.